Hi everyone, welcome to my April plan with me. To those who are new here, welcome to my self-care Bujo. So happy to have you here on my bullet journal journey. So as the title says, it's my April plan with me. As you can see, my nails match the theme. The only annoying thing about trying to match my nails with my bullet journal theme is that I have to do my nails super early, and then by the time it comes around to Easter I would have already changed. But hey ho, nobody told me to do that. It's just because I actually like to match my nails with my theme. Anywho, hope you are all okay. Like I said, to those who are new here, thank you so much for joining the journey and for your support. So if you haven't guessed already, the theme is kind of like a twist on April showers. I had already decided on this theme, I don't know, mid-February, and was a little bit worried about going with the stereotypical April showers theme, or like Easter, bunny rabbits, things like that. And actually, as I had just finished filming this video today, I was watching a Jashi Curran who's also on YouTube and Instagram, and she was explaining how actually it's completely okay to have a stereotypical theme. Like, it's okay in Easter if you want to do Easter bunnies, it's okay in October if you want to do Halloween. Like, who says you can't? Who says you have to come up with all these new and wonderful ideas, when actually, you know, when you put your twist on things, then it will all turn out great anyway. So yes, I've done the stereotypical April showers, Easter egg bunny theme, but the twist is that the bunny is just, the bunnies are in rain and enjoying the rain, and hopefully you'll see some of the quotes along this setup as well, rain related, but with a positive twist on it, hopefully. So yeah, so that's the theme. And my color scheme, I use, as you can see, pinks, purples, blues. I really love this color scheme. When I did my April planning page, I just fell in love with the colors. It was so pretty, and I can't wait for you all to see that as well. So yeah, so for the month of April, videos that I've got planned are, of course, this plan with me, contemplating whether to do a doodle with me. You'll see the different types of doodles that I draw within this spread. Do let me know if you want a doodle with me. Just drop that in the comments. But of course you will have a March flip through, so that will probably be the next video, and I think I'm gonna incorporate my March flip through with my April planning video, so you'll see how I plan the spreads basically. I think now, because I've used that technique so much, I don't need a separate video for that, so I've put that with the March flip through. I don't know if I just said plan with me before, but March flip through. Then you'll have my weeklies. I've stuck to doing 4 different weeklies, so there's lots of variations there. So that video will be up as well. And actually, something new that I tried for April, I'm not going to tell you yet, but I will tell you when that video is close. So yeah, hopefully you'll be able to come and check that out too. And I think that's it. I think that's all that I've got planned for April. Like I said, if you do want to doodle with me, just let me know, and I of course can film that and then upload that. So these three little bunnies jumping in the puddle is actually my fave doodle that I've done. They came out so good, so much better than I thought it would. So yeah, super, super cute. But here is my monthly page, and I've decided to go for a single monthly page because I found that actually I didn't use my double page as much, so it was kind of just wasting paper. So yeah, I'll see how this works out and if I've got enough room. Hopefully I do. Next, I have my intentions. For those of you who are new here, basically at the start of the year, I set myself intentions in 6 different categories, and I think it was about February time that I decided actually I keep forgetting what it is that I've set. So at the end of each month and the beginning of each month, I'll basically do a check-in and a check-out just to hold myself accountable for the intentions that I have set. And then I would set some smaller goals that I could do throughout the month. But also at the end of each month, I also have a focus so that it's not too overwhelming for me and that I'm not trying to do too much. That actually I have a couple of categories that I want to mainly focus on. But of course, it's great if I'm able to meet the intentions in the other categories. I hope that makes sense. I will link that video above, just so you can have a better understanding of what these intentions are for. So here I am doing the umbrella doodles. Again, one of my faves. I think, like I said before, this page was just my fave. I was a little bit undecided though about whether to make it a bit more 3D like and add like a drop shadow. When I had practiced it in my other bullet journal, it just didn't look right, but I think that's because I have the wrong color grey, or like not wrong color grey, I have a darker shade of grey. So hopefully I'll be able to get some new pens and yeah, grow my collection. Speaking of growing collections, I'm actually almost towards the end of this bullet journal, and it's such a shame that this bullet journal, the pages are really thin, because actually I really enjoy the size of it. I believe it's similar to like a B5 journal. Anyway, like I said, I am coming towards the end of it, which is so sad because this is my first ever bullet journal and I actually don't want it to end, but you know, good things must come to an end. So if anyone has any recommendations of any UK companies that sell bullet journals, please drop that in the comment section below and I'll be sure to check that out. Because yeah, I think I'll probably have maybe about 1 more month left in this journal. So yeah, I'll be looking for a new one pretty soon. The only thing that let this setup down for me was the other header style writing font. I don't know what to call it. Yeah, I hadn't planned out actually how I was going to write the headers, so I completely made it up on the spot. And they didn't turn out well. I guess I had no expectations, but I just didn't like how they turned out. That's the only downfall of the setup. You may or may not agree, but yeah, that's in my opinion. So for the month of April, I have done a Dutch door. This is probably one of my favorite Dutch doors. Although, again, with this bullet journal, cutting out pages is very, very risky. It does look a little bit messy in the middle, but you know, I can only do what I can do basically. But here along the top, so yeah, along the top, I've got my habit trackers, so I'll be able to see this no matter what page I'm on. And then I will be doing a content planner. So for the content planner section, I've just got the dates And I think maybe after the video I had highlighted the dates that I'm posting on YouTube, but mainly these are the days that I'll be posting on Instagram. And then I've got a box at the bottom just for any notes, any plans, yeah, just anything like that. And then to the right, I've been saying for some time actually that I really wanted to try a self-care bingo. So you know me, I'm all about self-care, and looking after myself, not only on the outside but also within. So for my self-care bingo, I've got lots of different variations of ways that I can look after myself for this month. Hopefully I'll be able to tick them all off, and I guess if I get maybe like 3 in a row or 3 diagonally or something like that, then I'll be able to treat myself to something even nicer. So yes, I really love this spread, and it's definitely something I will continue using as well. So moving on to some of the final pages of the setup. As you know, I record my weekly spreads separately just because this video is already 15 minutes long and I don't want to make it any longer. So you've got the last weekly of April here, and you also have my mood tracker and step tracker. So my mood tracker, I will be coloring the sections of the bunny, and then my step tracker, I'll just write them alongside the dates that I've got written down there. The paper that I'm also using to stick down on my headers and for some of the weeklies, I'll link that below, but it's basically this craft booklet thing that I got from a shop called The Works, and it's got all these really pretty patterns in, and I saw this one, I was like, wow, this looks like water, and it matches my theme pretty well, so that's why I've got that there. And also because I find black lines sometimes really harsh, but the grey that I've got that I was complaining about earlier actually was really helpful for some of the lines that I did in this setup. So that's what I used to separate the segments of the bunny as well. And if you're wondering about the Easter eggs, I didn't do the traditional ones that have lots of different patterns and things like that. I did a replica of, I tried to doodle mini eggs, which is my favorite Easter chocolate. So that's why they look very minimalist, I guess. So these are the last 2 pages of this video, and it's my expenses. I've done something a little bit different this month, just because, I'm still sticking to my zero budgeting, but here I've got basically where I'll just track my expenses still, but at the start of the month I'll write down what's expected, so that again we'll be sticking with my zero budget, and then what the actual what I actually spend, and then the balance, etc. Then lastly, it's my goodbye April. So like I was mentioning earlier about my intentions, this is where I then check out off the 6 categories and then have my focus for the next month. As the video is coming towards the end, I just want to take this opportunity now to say thank you so much if you have gotten this far. Comment below any bullet journal companies that I can buy a new journal from. Comment below your favorite spread, if self-care bingo is something that you use as well, because that was one of my favorites. And if you want to just say hi, that's also fine. But I'll leave you now. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.